Hey everyone, it's Sandra, and in this video I wanted to share my morning skincare routine. I am going to be doing an evening one as well, but my morning skincare routine is a lot more established. I feel like in the evening I kind of switch things up a lot more often depending on the state of my skin. But in the morning I have been sticking to this routine for the last 3 months, 2 to 3 months. The results have been awesome. I've been very happy with it, so I'm going to get started. Before I show you the products, I want to remind you, or if you're new to my channel and you don't know, I do have oily skin and my skin is also very acne prone. I do get hormonal breakouts around my chin area, and whenever I don't exfoliate or cleanse my skin properly, I always end up getting a couple of new friends on my face. So I always try to be really diligent with my skincare because I find that when I am very diligent and very consistent with products, that's when I don't have that many problems with my skin. So fingers crossed. So in the morning, when I wake up, I go and wash my face. And what I use to wash my face is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. They have since changed the packaging. It's a little nicer now, but this cleanser is amazing. I'm so happy with it. And I have to thank Madeline. She works at Lily Grace in Ann Arbor, and I know she watches my videos, so hi Madeline. She's the one that recommended this to me, and I've just been so happy with it. It just leaves the skin feeling hydrated, clean, and comfortable. It's very similar to the La Roche-Posay Physiological Cleansing Gel, but it's a lot cheaper than that. So this is awesome. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this when I run out. I am very, very happy with it. Sometimes I use a washcloth with it, sometimes I don't. It all just depends on my mood, really. Next up, for toning, I use the Paula's Choice Resist Daily Pore Refining Treatment with 2% BHA. This is my favorite Paula's Choice product. I've tried a ton. I've been disappointed by many, but there have been a few decent products that I like by the brand. This is definitely my favorite one. This is my second bottle of it. If you are a fan of the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads, but you are acne prone, you will love this. This is just as gentle as the First Aid Beauty pads, but it has salicylic acid in it, which is more beneficial for breakouts. If you are acne prone and you're also concerned with anti-aging, you will love this toner. It also has lots of peptides in it. It doesn't smell, it doesn't sting. It's just an incredible toner. Very gentle, very good to use every single day. So this is what I use in the morning after I cleanse. So after I cleanse and tone, I moisturize, and in the summertime I don't need a very thick moisturizer, and I just get by using a serum. And at the moment I'm using the Vichy Idealia serum. This is a beautiful serum. It's very lightweight. I use a couple of pumps of this, and it covers my whole face, my neck, and my chest area. It has a very light texture. It's a very light lotion. It sinks into the skin quickly. It does leave the skin feeling a little bit sticky, so I do like to let it sink in for a couple of minutes before I go in with anything else. The only thing I don't like about it is the fragrance. It is a little bit too strong. I'm not very crazy about strong fragrances and products, so if you are sensitive to fragrance, you might want to skip this. But other than that, it's a beautiful serum. It hydrates my skin. It leaves it looking really nourished, radiant, and it has a little bit of a pearlescence in it, so it does add that luminosity to the skin. Sometimes I like to mix in a vitamin C powder with it to give it a little boost, and Philosophy makes a very similar product called, I think it's called the Vitamin C Booster, but what it is, it's a powder, and you mix it in with any moisturizer or serum. You use 1 part powder to 4 parts serum, and it's just supposed to add vitamin C power to whatever moisturizer you mix it in with. I'm not completely sure about the efficacy of this. I don't know if vitamin C in powder form is as potent as vitamin C in like a liquid formula, but I am using it, and every once in a while I put it in. I don't use it every single morning because it can get a little bit messy, but I do use it occasionally, and vitamin C is supposed to help fade hyperpigmentation, so I'm all about that. For the eyes, I'm not loyal to any eye cream or treatment in particular. I'm always just using whatever samples I have lying around. And recently I've been using this ACE Illuminating Eye Treatment by the brand Ono Me, and the name of this brand always makes me think of Ano Me, which is my friend Chelsea's store, but not to be confused, they are 2 separate companies. This is Ono Me, and they sent this to me along with a concealer that they do for the under eye area, and I do really like it. It's very nice. This sounds really good. It's an activated line correcting highlighter with 10% vitamin C, and it does have a pink pearlescence to it, so it's really supposed to help neutralize those dark circles, especially if you have like blue or purple underneath there. The only thing is this is not very hydrating on its own. So if I am feeling a little bit dry in my eye area, I like to use a more moisturizing eye cream, and I apply that underneath my eyes, and then I go in with this illuminating treatment afterwards. I have been using this for the last couple of weeks and I am enjoying it. I don't really have a 100% review of it yet, but this is what I'm using right now and I like it. I have been very diligent about sunscreen, especially in the last couple of years. And I was using the Clinique City Block Sheer in SPF 25 in the winter time. I ended up using it up and now I have bumped it up to something a little bit more heavy duty during the summer. This is the ZO Medical Occlipse-C Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. This is a physical sunscreen, SPF 50. This does leave a white cast on my face, but what I like about it is that it does not disrupt makeup whatsoever. It doesn't make me feel greasy and it doesn't clog my pores or break me out at the end of the day. So this is what I'm using. The ZO Medical and ZO Skin Health skincare line is developed by the same guy that started the Obagi skincare line, and I do use it on the days where I know I'm going to have a little bit extra sun exposure, especially now during the summer. If I want to avoid the white cast, I will use a spray, and this is the Supergoop Antioxidant SPF 50 Sunscreen Spray with vitamin C. This feels really nice and lightweight on the skin. This is a chemical sunscreen, so it does not leave any white cast at all, and it is also water resistant for up to 80 minutes, and I have not had any adverse reaction by applying it on my face. This is a nice sunscreen to just toss in your bag if you're going to the beach or if you're going to be spending any time outside, because you can reapply it with ease. And another sunscreen spray that I've been using is by Vichy. This is also SPF 50. This is a little more heavy duty, I guess. It sounds like a spray paint, and I just like using this on my body. I do not like using this on my face. I tried using it on my face and this one definitely made my skin feel extremely clogged and greasy. But on the body, again, it's really nice. I just apply it on my arms, on my shoulders, and on my feet if I'm wearing sandals. So yeah, I have been very diligent when it comes to sunscreen, and I hope that you are too if you're going to be spending any time outside. And obviously, since I'm using all these sunscreens all the time, I don't ever get a tan anymore, and what I do is I fake tan. My favorite fake tan right now is by Tropez. This is the Tropez Self Tan Express. This is the Express Mousse. I don't use this on my face. I feel like I use so many acids and stuff like that on a regular basis. Using self tanner on my face is completely pointless now because it just ends up looking patchy after a day. But on my body, I have been using the Tropez Self Tan Express Mousse. I love it because you just apply it all over your body. You can leave it on for between 1 to 3 hours depending on how dark you want to get, and then you shower it off. And that's it. And you're just left with a nice tan. It lasts a good amount of time. I feel like I could just use this once a week in the summertime and I am maintaining a really nice tan. I've had lots of compliments saying like, oh, you have a really nice tan, where are you out in the sun? And little do they know, it's all fake. And I do use a mitt to apply this, and I've just been super happy with it. So if you want to try a really kick-ass self-tanning product, give this Self Tan Express by Tropez a try. Especially if you're a fan of the original Tropez mousse, you will love this. And I bought this at my local Shoppers Drug Mart, but you can also find it at Sephora online, which is awesome. And I just went on a sunscreen tanning tangent. I actually don't self-tan in the morning. I usually self-tan at night once a week when I have the time, but I felt like this would just be natural to talk about self-tanning after I talk about sunscreen. But anyway, that concludes my video all about my morning skincare routine. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to put the questions below and I will answer them. And my nighttime skincare routine video will probably be up either next week or in a few days, depending on if I have the time to record it. So I hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!